To get started with the free version of Elementor, the first thing you want to do is create an Elementor account. To do that, click the link in the description down below. It's going to take you to this page, and that link down below is an affiliate link. So when you upgrade in the future, if you upgrade in the future, I will get credit for that. And that small commission is what helps me keep making these videos for you for free on YouTube. So head over to here, go to login, click on create account, enter your details here, then click on create my account, and then you'll have an Elementor account. What this is also good for is I'll just log into my account here, and you'll be able to see a summary of all the websites you have under your management in your Elementor account. Just have to verify my account before it logs me in. Now we're logged in. In this main dashboard here, you see all the websites that are currently connected to your Elementor account, and you can manage them from here as well. You can remove them, you can add them. There's lots of things you can do in here. This is more for the pro version, but at least you have your account set up and ready for that if you decide to go that route in the future. If we head back to our website now, we can install the Elementor free version, go to plugins and then add new. If you're installing this on a live site, I recommend you back up your site first because you never know if something's going to go wrong. Search for Elementor. It's pretty rare these days that something goes wrong, but in case it does, you're going to want to have a backup. There's a link in the description down below that takes you to a video for backing up your site and then restoring your site from that backup. Click on install now when you're ready and then click on activate. And now we have the free version of Elementor installed on our site. It's pretty straightforward, as you saw. And if we go to settings, under Elementor here, we see we have access to various things. General, integrations, just Google Maps, advanced, and some features. And almost all of these settings, there's more and there's more in-depth ones in the Pro version. We have the role manager, manage what users can do inside of Elementor. So these would be what WordPress users and what their specific roles are, and then what they're allowed to access. You have to upgrade to get most of the features here. There's tools, general, replacing the URLs. This is for if you're migrating a site from an old domain to a new domain or a local site to a live site. Version control for different plugin versions, maintenance mode, import, export. You get the idea. There's lots of settings in here. And this is just for initial setup. You don't need this to build pages. To build pages, what you do is you head over to pages, click on add new, click on edit with Elementor, or give it a title if you want. You don't have to give it a title, but then all your pages are going to be untitled dash and some number. So I'm just going to call this homepage, save the draft, and then click on edit with Elementor. And this will then open the Elementor editor. Then you can start using it like you see in all these YouTube tutorials. One of the hardest things, as I'm sure you've experienced, is starting with a blank page that looks like this. One of the great things about Elementor is they provide templates for us. On this blank page, if we click on this little folder icon, it takes us into the templates. The templates can be blocks, which are these examples here. There's various categories for blocks. A lot of them are labeled as Pro, so you have to have the upgraded Pro version to get access to those, but some of them aren't. If you go to pages, we see full pages that we can import. And this isn't about making it so you don't have any work to do. It's about inspiring you to help you design the site that you want. Under pages, we also see the Pro tag on a lot of these, but a lot of them don't have Pro. And they just help you with wireframing your website, figuring out how you want the layout to be, or they can be complete layouts with images and forms and everything like that. To import one of them, let's do this one right here. Just click on Insert. And now we have to connect to the template library. This is why we created our Elementor account earlier in the video. Click on Get Started. Now it's going to want to connect to our Elementor account. If you're logged in currently to Elementor, like we logged in a moment ago into my Elementor account, it'll just automatically connect when you click Connect. If you're not logged into your account, it'll ask you to log in at this point. And then, again, this is for the free accounts as well. Click on Connect when you're ready. This is a warning that's going to override the design and layout other settings on your page. We just had a blank page, so we're okay with that. Click on Apply. At this point, you might have had a little bit of a panic attack because this does not look anything like the page you wanted to import. It looks similar. This picture is clearly cut off. This text over top of the image doesn't look right because the colors are too similar. It's hard to read. It's just not what you expected. And so you think, what do I do? In this case, the fix is pretty easy. Whenever you create a new page in Elementor, what happens is it will put the page into the design of the theme page, the theme template for pages. we can take our pages out of those templates by going to settings in the bottom left here and choosing our page layout as being either Elementor canvas or Elementor full width. Full width will keep the title of the website up here, and you can now edit this inside the customizer if you wanted to, the theme customizer. If you're not sure what that is, I've got a bunch of tutorials on my channel to help you figure that out. I'll link to those in the description down below. And you can also, if you want this top area totally gone and you want to work just entirely in Elementor, you choose Elementor Canvas. Now there's no header, no footer, and the page layout looks how you intended it to look. This image is missing for some reason. That's probably a button. But now the whole template, the page looks exactly how you wanted. Click on Publish down below and then click on Have a Look, and you can see how it looks live on your site. And I think it looks pretty skookum. And if you really like the design and the layout, what you could do is just come in here and replace the content. Replace this image by adding a new one here. Click on Choose Image, upload a new one. It's going to have to be similar sizes, similar dimensions, otherwise it's not going to work out properly. Of course, you can always adjust if you wanted a different size image. And this image here is a background image. You need to click on this little icon for columns. It looks like this. Whenever I try to click on it, it disappears because of the z-index or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what the cause is, but we can get to it another way. Click on this stack right here, and now we can find our image. I have to find out which column we're on. Image box, that one. So if I click on these items, it'll highlight where they are on the actual page. So this column is this one right here. So now we're in the column. The image for the column is this one. It's overlaid. And this one's a background image, as I was saying. If we go to Style now in the column, it should show the image right here, right there, but it doesn't. So they tricked us. This image is actually on the entire section. Click on these 6 dots right here, go back to Style, and we see there's the background image. And they just have it as the entire background. Then they have a color overlaid for this colored section here. Anyhow, we've gone far beyond what it takes to just install Elementor free, but this is just scratching the surface of what you can do with Elementor. And just watch a bunch of YouTube videos, check out a bunch of tutorials. They'll help you with pretty much everything to do with Elementor. I've got a lot on my channel. There's a lot of other channels on YouTube that cover Elementor. Anything you want to do, you can do with Elementor. And this is how you get started. And if you want to check out my playlist for Elementor free tutorials, it's right up here. Click on that link right there, and that'll take you to the full playlist for Elementor free tutorials. I also have an Elementor Pro playlist for pro features, linked to right down here. Make sure you check that out if you want to see the pro features. And if you haven't done so yet, click subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. My name is Bjorn from WPLearningLab. Till next time, keep crushing it, and I will see you in the next video.